So, here's the next question. What makes my LPs unique? Nothing really. There's nothing that I'm doing right now that hasn't been done by someone else, because I jumped into the LPing scene far after so many other LPs have started before me. However, from what I've seen from most LPers within my level of like subscribers and you can call it fame. I can't think of a better word for it right now. But I'm not all about this editing thing. I tried to I probably could like do all these fancy edits and all that, but I just kind of do. I like to be a lot more personal too. Sometimes when I hit the record button, all my thoughts get punted out the window. But I like to talk to you. Stupid burp. I like to bring my personal stuff into. That's like spit everywhere. Crap. But anyway, I like to bring my personal opinion, like my personal thoughts, into my videos, because how else can I make my videos any different from anyone else unless I be myself? And that's kind of how I see it. Like, if you want to make videos different from everybody else, you have to be yourself, because you're the only thing that makes it different. It's the only thing. Like, if I didn't bring my own personal opinions into it, I'd be no better than everybody else. Well, I say no better as in like everyone says, just I wouldn't be different. So that's kind of how I try to separate myself from the group, by being me, because nobody is me, and thank God nobody's me, because never mind. But I just try to share my personal stories with you, just my personal stuff, and if people don't like my personal stuff, well, that sucks. But some people like to hear about my stories, and I try to implement my own thoughts and all that and stories as much as I can. But I do like to be more informative as well, for some people who like to see that as well. I'm not a big information guy as much as some people, but I try to put some information in, as if I'm not totally stupid, which I'm not. But anyways, oh, here we go. Have you ever had a game over, and can you show it? So this is from one of my friends, Victor, as well. Me, Donald, and Victor. Oh my God. I'll put a link to the video of the game over video. But what a game over is, what we talk about is, I'll link it. You guys can go watch it for yourself. But anyways, moving on. Am I a human or a bear? I do have some bear qualities, such as my massive bear cock. However, I do fall under the category of human, unfortunately, though my cock is very bear-like and masculine and huge. So, it'll have to be human. So anyways, next question. Is the answer to this question no? It might be. I'm not sure. I'll say yes. I don't really want to think about that too much. I'm too lazy. This is actually the question, how it was spelled. I'm not sure why it was, but how did you mean NCS? I totally assume this is supposed to be meant, and how did you meet NCS? And this is the $1 million question that everybody asks me all the time. So here we go. I'm going to answer it. So, how I met NCS. So I've never met him personally, like face to face, obviously. But, so one day I'm sitting there one night. This, I believe this is prior to when the Battletoads race actually ended. The 4-player Battletoads race between Proton John, P-Cull, Super Genius, and himself. That I was sitting there one night thinking to myself, man, it would be sweet to do a race with NCS. And then I was thinking one of my favorite games, Super Metroid. And I was like, it'd be so sweet. It was just one of those nights I was sitting there alone, I was, I just decided one night just to send him a message. I just asked, it was one of the messages he probably gets hundreds of, every day. And I would ask him, I told him the idea of a Super Metroid race. I'd probably be sweet. I pretty much told him, it'd be a cool idea. It's a great game, and not many people see it as such a great game. And I told him about that, and, I hit send, and I was like, he'll probably never see it. I just felt sending it anyways. And, next, a couple days later, wouldn't you know it, look at my inbox, message from Nintendo Capri Sun saying it would be a great idea when I first got that message, first I made sure I wasn't asleep. Then I made sure I wasn't like drugged by someone and was hallucinating. Then I made sure I wasn't dead. I did a lot of like, you know, I like looked through each letter of his name too, making sure they were actually like his letters and this wasn't some. You wouldn't realize how much I put into like realizing that I like, is this happening? Oh, it was like probably the most surreal moment like in my life pretty much ever. Like I didn't believe it. And yeah, once you know it, it was true. And he was down for it, and it was unbelievable after that. And the rest is history, pretty much. Just the race happens, and yeah, it was unbelievable. That's pretty much how I met NCS. It was nothing more than just me asking him to do something, and you know, just hit the lottery, I guess. Just he thought my idea was good at the time. He wanted to do it. And that's why I love him. I just love him because he does this. I'm just some nobody at the time. Before I met him, I had 40 subscribers, and yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. That's how I met him. So nothing special. Didn't do anything different from anybody else. Just I just got lucky. That's all I can say. So, anyways, what is your shoe size? Shoe size. Size. It seems like a weird word. Anyways, 11.5, I think. Pretty sure it's 11.5. How tall are you? 5 feet 11 inches. I never broke the 6 foot mark. It sucks. I always thought I'd break the 6 foot mark, but apparently I didn't. What inspired you to LP? A lot of different factors, but one of the main factors is pretty much NCS, Nintendo Capri Sun. But I've had a lot of different factors. I could go over everything, but I'm not going to because it's just, you pretty much see where I came from. Just the love of it. Just I loved seeing it. But yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun is just my biggest inspiration. Do you like onions on your pizza? I wouldn't disagree with them, but it wouldn't be my first choice of toppings. Like onions are alright, but I wouldn't really like them on pizza. Yeah. Dog person or cat person? Easy question. Dog person. Cats are stupid. I hate cats. Cats are a use. Besides like torturing them and doing stupid things for videos, they're like the most useless pet ever. Dogs actually like do tricks and stuff, and don't walk in litter boxes all over the shit and then walk all over your like kitchen tables where you eat and stuff and your counters and stuff. Dogs, they take a shit and like leave them there and bury them and come inside and you clean their paws off. They'll have like dirt in the paws, but they don't walk all over your kitchen tables or like your counters where you make food, and you know, they're clean animals compared to cats because they're dirty and shedding everywhere. Like, I don't know. Dog person. Moving on. What's your eye color? My eyes are brown. Pretty easy question. What's your favorite movie? I'd probably say The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was an incredible movie. Like, I just love how the Joker was portrayed in that movie. That movie was just really good. I enjoyed it. What's your favorite band? I just love so many bands. That's one of the things. It's hard to me pick favorites for some of these things. Like even The Dark Knight, I don't even think that's my number one favorite movie. Just what I think right now. That could probably be different too. Favorite band. It's so difficult. I hate answering these favorites. I hate picking favorites. This is what I know about me. I just hate picking favorites. It's so difficult for me because I just love things. I just like to love things. I love things. As of right now, for the music I've been listening to, Freeze Pop. Yeah, Freeze Pop. I've been listening to the music whenever I go driving. It's just plug them in and just like start listening to some Freeze Pop. I just like it. Oh yeah, Freeze Pop. Would you rather be a Deku Scrub, a Goron, or a Zora? This question is just super easy. A Zora. Because if I was a Deku Scrub, I'd just go sit in my backyard and be a big plant. My family would be like, that's a huge plant. And do nothing at all but spit nuts at them. So Deku Scrubs suck. Goron, I'd just be some fat rock creature that just sits here and destroys everything. So that wouldn't be fun either, because I'd roll around and probably crush cars and people would be like, holy crap, he must die, and probably shoot me. However, if I was a Zora, there's a lake right next to me, and that'd be sweet. Swimming around, like full speed, just jumping around, that'd be so sick. So Zora, hands down. Zora win. Do you play an instrument? I do. I play the guitar. I was actually considering making a video of me playing guitar, but I didn't feel I was ready enough to show you guys that. Maybe if enough people want to hear me play. I used to play guitar a lot more than I do now, because I don't know, I found better, funner things for myself. But I enjoy playing the guitar. Like, I don't just like say, man, I want to do it. Like, I love like playing guitar. It's fun, but it's just I love LPing more, so I put more time into my LPs. So I don't put as much time as I did in guitar. Like, I used to put like a lot of time into my playing guitar, but I just slowly lost interest in it, because it just falls back on that thing I said before. People are saying I just wasn't good enough, like, just that thing. But I'm not gonna go too much into that. But I just didn't feel it as much, and it is so self-conscious about my skills on it. So, maybe if enough people demand, like, I did do some Facebook videos, but I don't know. I did actually do live performance. I hate saying live performance, but I did play guitar from music class. So I did do like some live stuff, and like, I was I say to myself, like, decent. I enjoyed doing it. It was fun, but I was actually going to do a video for this, but I didn't feel I was ready enough. I didn't feel like you guys want to see, because there's so many good people on YouTube. But maybe I'll do one if you guys actually want to see me try. But yeah, I play the guitar. So, how many sugar and cream do you put in your tea? 2 milk and 2 sugar, not cream. Cream makes the tea taste like crap, I find. I put tea in it, and I just instantly know there is cream. Did I say I put tea in my tea? No, they put cream in my tea, and I instantly smell it as soon as I get it. I smell it as like, there is cream in this, and I will not enjoy this. I just love, it's just milk. Because when I've drank tea for many years now. When I was a kid, even my mom just drank tea, so I drank tea as well. However, when I was a kid, I loved sugar, so I put way too much sugar in my tea. But I've been drinking tea forever, and I still drink tea to this day, like my daily tea. So yeah, I milk above cream always. 2 milk and 2 sugars. That's just how I roll. I don't overload with sugar, because that's gross, and I don't drink straight tea because that's also gross. So yeah, 2 milk, 2 sugar. Where am I? Have you ever played Mother 3 or Earthbound? Would you ever LP them? I have never played Mother 3 or Earthbound. However, I have seen videos of them, like LPs of them. And I will get around to playing them eventually. I'm not sure which one to start on, though. I don't know, like, storylines. So the storylines are just the Mother series and the Earth one series just seems such like unique games. They're just the unique gameplays of them are just the unique storylines, and how they're they're like comic reliefs. Like there's games that are like silly, and it's just like they're so serious at the same time. They seem like such a fun series, but I just never knew where to start with them. And as for LPing them, hell, maybe if I play them and love them enough, like, hell, I'll LP them. I'd love to. It'd be a long haul. Maybe it'd take some time for me to actually start one up, but I wouldn't mind.